channel. If you are new, welcome to my channel. Happy to have you guys on board. If you haven't already gotten to know me, my name is Lizzy and I do all sorts of nail videos here in my channel. Sometimes I'll do a vlog, tutorials. Well, I don't know if you can call them tutorials because I don't really, for the majority of my videos, I don't really do talk throughs and how-tos. I only kind of show you what I do. So I don't know if they can count as tutorials, but I do all sorts of nail videos, nail related videos, and some vlogs here and there. Tons of hauls, which is what I'm doing today. This is probably gonna be one of the biggest hauls I've done in my channel yet. So honey, if you're watching, I'm sorry. But this is one of my biggest hauls, and it's all obviously to keep my space organized and more comfortable for me. So, and some things that I've been wanting to try. So without further ado, and I'm going to try my best to get through this, because I am recording this at a very odd time in the morning. My girls are still asleep. Hashtag mom life. So I record whenever I can on my own time. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get all the things out of their boxes and bags so that getting through this video, it'll be nice and smooth. So I'll be back. Alright you guys, so I have a lot to get through, and once again I am recording this at a very early time in the morning. My girls are asleep, so I'm gonna try to maintain my voice at a certain level so that they don't wake up while I'm doing this. So there's a slight chance, you know, I may need to stop along the way, but let's go ahead and jump in. The first item that I purchased are these, I believe they're called swatch, like they're dots. Let me just open it. I'm shocked that they come in loose like that. Like, I don't understand. But there are these dots that you can put your swatch in and put it either on a polish bottle or a acrylic jar so that you can see the actual color from outside the container. If you've seen what's in my drawers, I do have a lot of polishes that I sometimes can't tell what the color is from the outside, so that's what I bought these, so that way I can tell by the swatch. I'm also going to probably be doing this to my acrylics as well, because even though I have them swatched and hanging on my wall, at a glance I would like to be able to tell, okay, that's the color. So I might do that, I don't know, but I originally purchased these for my gel polishes. I'm kidding, I already broke one. Oh God. The next item I purchased is the Mccart Rhinestone glue, because even though I have that potted gel glue, it can sometimes get kind of messy, and I don't want to mess up a nail as I'm building a cluster. Like I said, I'm going to try a cluster nail for the first time on my Barbie nails, and I don't want to ruin the stones when I use it, so I bought this. Give me 1 second, I'm just going to get my scissors. Let me just see the nozzle. Yeah, perfect. So getting the gel exactly where I want it as I'm building the cluster is why I purchased this. So I got the Mccart Rhinestone glue so that I can go ahead and start really learning my stone placements. The next thing I purchased, and let me see, I think these are acrylic powders. Yeah, acrylic nail powders. I got a set of 6. I did not know, you guys. I mean, I should have, but I didn't. That the Beatles also make acrylic powders. So I purchased a small set so that I can try them out for you guys. I hope I don't make too much noise. And I think I ordered more like cover colors to give them a fair shot. A box within a box. Okay. Let me see. Hopefully this doesn't come with a... There we go. Application guide. I don't know why I thought these would have been bigger. Anyhow, I purchased these acrylic powders because I didn't know that Beatles made acrylic powders. I mean, if you guys knew, I didn't. So I wanted to give them a try. Let me see if I can open this. Hopefully that is the true color. Okay, so yeah, that has to be the true color. So I bought these cover colors. They have a weird smell to them. But I bought these cover colors first to kind of give it a try because I think they do have color acrylics. But I just didn't want to go too far in purchasing too much. This set did bring a glitter. I think it came with a couple of glitters. Let me see. Now it's mostly cover colors and more glitter. Oh boy. Yeah. They look a little too similar. We'll see when we swatch these. Yeah, they look a little too similar. But anyway, I bought them to give them a try and see how their acrylic powders are. I have a feeling these are just going to end up being good for 3D art, at least for me. And then I bought these little applicators. And the reason I bought these is, like I mentioned, as far as the nail glue, the bling glue from Nail It Like Lucy that's in a jar. I didn't want to use my brushes for that. So I bought this just for that, just so that I wouldn't have to dirty my brushes with the bling glue. So that's what these are for. And guys, I mentioned that I was waiting for another Barbie press-on nails for my daughters. I'm actually doing Barbie nails myself, and so that's why I bought the stickers. I bought this also for the stickers because I wanted matching left and right, and I had to purchase 2, unfortunately, because there's only 1 of each sticker. I mean, who knows? But yeah, eventually these press-ons will be going to my daughters. As you know, they get a little older, I'll allow them. to pretend to have their nails done. But it's mainly for the stickers that I purchased them, and then they can have the little tiny file and the press-on nails. And you guys, I mentioned in my what's in my drawers where I have that nail book. I'm trying to reorganize those nails. So I am going to be putting them in new little, I don't know if these are acrylic pieces. I don't think they are. I think it's all plastic. But I'm going to start putting them in here and displaying them, or putting them in a container where I could just pull them out and look at them. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I'm going to try and figure it out. But I'm going to reorganize that book in a container so that way I can still show all the nail work that I've done. So that's what this is for. It's the clear double-sided tape with a little palette to be able to put, I think, like press-on nails. So that's what I bought this for. And I mentioned also that a couple of things on my desk are going to change. So I purchased this, I want to say it's an eyeliner holder or a lip liner holder. But as you can tell, they have different sizes on there. And obviously the bigger holes are where my bigger brushes are gonna go, and hopefully, let me give it a try. Hold on. Yep. Perfect. I don't know if every single brush is gonna fit, but I'm glad that, you know, I have the bigger holes to be able to put the bigger brushes in. So as you can tell, my brushes are going to be in this to keep them separated. And I know you guys, I said that the reason I put them in here is because of all the dust. See, I'm not sure if you can tell on some of these that's landed on them as I'm working. And so along with this, let me just put my brushes away. Along with this, where my brushes are all going to be, you know, sitting on this little thing, this little holder, I purchased a larger bin, and I'm going to try and see if I can show it to you. Give me 1 second. So it's this container. Let me go ahead and open it up. So this is the container that's gonna go on the top of my desk, and if it allows me, this actually opens up and my brushes are gonna be inside. So I can finally display my brushes and not have to worry about the dust getting in them. But let me just see if the container fits in there. Most definitely. And I can either I can put the rest of my stuff that's there in here as well. Perhaps I can fit them, my dust brushes and my art brushes in there as well. I'll just have to figure out exactly how I want to stand them. I wonder if this bigger container, and give me 1 second because I don't want to make noise. It closes slowly, I'm just wondering, and I'll be right back. So I wanted to see if the bigger acrylic container that actually is holding all my brushes and art stuff fits, and it does. I just have to figure out which direction to stand them in, and this acrylic piece actually fits in here as well. So I'm gonna figure out how to organize all of my brushes and things in there so that the dust isn't getting all over them. So that is the purpose of why I bought these 2 pieces of containers, to organize the top of my desk. Let me get this out the way. All right, you guys, so the next, and you guys have heard me mention this before when I was going through my drawers. I ordered another acrylic piece with a 4-tier for my polishes. And this is it right here. This is the acrylic piece, and has 4 tiers, and this fits perfectly in my storage unit for my polishes. And so I bought another one since I know my Maniology polishes are gonna grow my collection to them, so I was gonna need some more shelf space. Excuse me. So let me continue. I also purchased some more Beetles polishes, and it's like a blue, 6 shades of blue. Sometimes you just look at that right shade, and when you can't mix it, you just need to buy it. And so these are the shades. Let me see if I can get them right. Ooh, but you see what I'm talking about when it comes with these products? There has to be some sort of flow. I mean, it is a polish, right? Let me check out the solid color one. I mean, the Beetles are still good with their pigments, and I don't really use this on a full nail. I mainly use this for art, and so that's what I bought this for the different shades of blue. And I don't know if you can tell the difference on the glitter. It looks the same. Oops. That's all I need. I'm not sure what the difference is. Looks the same to me. Alrighty. But yeah, I brought more Beetles polishes. And I also purchased these Rhinestone. I mean, they're not high quality, obviously, but I did buy them because I don't have enough color rhinestones with different shapes, and so that's what I bought these for. And it's mainly for my practice hand because I don't want to use all my good stones just for my practice hand, so that's what I bought these for. But this, which is Swarovski, and it's really more for clothing pieces, but I bought it for obviously the nail. And so I'm hoping that I can still use it on the nail. Let's see. I'm sure that I can. I'm sure that I can remove it from here and use it on the nail. but you really get to find the shapes for Swarovski without having to pay a really high price. So this was only like maybe less than $9, and for just a nail look for myself, that's not bad. So I bought some Swarovski iron-on crystal transfer, but I'm going to be removing them from that strip and using them on my nail. And then these next couple of items, you guys, I purchased them because I always wanted to try Polygel. It seems like it's a little difficult for me because it seems sticky and messy, but so is stamping and so is acrylic. So I wanted to give it a try, and Momo's Nails Creations, and I'll link her channel down below, is the one who kind of inspired these next purchases. But I'm not going to use them until I watch a few videos on Polygel and how to put them on myself. So, but I bought the Mccart clear gel extension for the Polygel, and this is the first time, you guys, that I've ever purchased something like this, because I don't really ever specialize in that. I mainly like acrylic. Goodness. There we go. So I bought the clear one so that I can start on the Polygel. I also purchased their clips for it and these nail forms, which once again is inspired by Momo's Nails Creations. So I give her the credit for inspiring me to look for these, because these are the Russian nail forms. The Russian French, or is it? That are like this. It's almost like an edge tip, but it's curved, like a deep curve. So thank you, Momo's Nails Creation, for inspiring this. I'm looking forward to your video on Polygel. So girl, I'm gonna wait for you before I try this. But I bought the nail forms, the clip to hold them in place, and a clear Polygel to start. But I'm gonna wait for her and a few other videos for me to review before I try it. And the next item, you might think it's a little bit weird, but these are drawers. These are tiny, tiny drawers. Let me see if I can get them open. Tiny drawers that I decided to purchase. I guess this is the thing you put on to stick it in the bottom of your drawers. And the reason I bought these, you guys, is because I wanted to put my files in here, the ones that I'm currently using, and put this, let me see if I can kind of show you. I kind of wanted to fit it under here, and it fits perfect. I sized it and everything, so I'm still able to reach my dust collector to turn it on. So I bought, I'm only going to use one, unfortunately. I don't think I can fit them both. Let me see. Actually, I can. Oh, so I might put them both. Maybe I can put, you know, the current files that I'm using that are not brand new, like these. I wanted to put them in there, so I can easily grab them. And maybe I can put like my little tools like this in there, like my tip cutter and my like these little tools, you know. So I might put them both. My husband will have to do that for me. It doesn't seem very hard to do, but the last time I did something myself, I messed it up. So I'm gonna let him do that. And the good thing about these are cheap. These are plastic. Nothing expensive. They were less than maybe 12 bucks for a set of 2. And it's gonna go underneath my desk, and no one's gonna see these unless, you know, I show them. So that's what these are for. And this next item, once again, excuse me, let me fix my phone. I didn't put it back properly in its thing. It's another inspiration by Momo's Nails. Girl, you make me buy a lot of stuff. But she, on her last huge haul, she purchased these things, and I was waiting for the On Point disc for Zulay to come back in stock, and I couldn't wait. So when I saw Momo's Nails Creation purchase this, I looked for this on Amazon, and I found it. So if you're not familiar with Zulay's, once again, I will link her channel down below. Wait. Doesn't it come with the disc? Yeah, it does. Okay, good. So Zulay sells something like this on her website, and I would have preferred to have purchased it from her, but unfortunately, it was always out of stock, and I think that she's restocked it. I'm trying to remember if she did or not, but I had already placed the order. So I think I'm just gonna buy the refills from her. But she has an On Point disc like this on her website, along with the sanding discs, so that when you're doing those long nails, and you can file along the sidewalls to get a nice straight file. So that's what these are for. Unfortunately, the original use for this is not for your nails. This is for foot care, but it does say professional nail and foot, so technically I can use it on there. So that's what this is for, you guys, and hopefully it'll work out. Hopefully I made a good investment, and we'll go from there. But thank you, Momo's Nails Creations, because I didn't know that they sold this just anywhere. I mean, I should have logically, but didn't think about it. I was waiting for Zulay's to come back on stock, and I jumped on it. So I'm sorry, Zulay's, don't kill me. And what else do I have? Oh. Speaking of Polygel, so I bought this from Mccart, you guys. Once I try the Polygel, this is the set that I will be trying. These are different colors. I think it's like a nude set. I'm not sure. I have to remember. But I'm gonna do a separate video on this once I watch a few videos and I finally try it. Yeah, it's the Nude Nature Poly. Hello, Liz. It's right in the box. It looks kind of dirty because I had it in the box as I was getting all of my orders. Yeah, I'm gonna try this for the first time as soon as I do a little bit more research and I wait for Momo's Nails Creations Polygel video and unbox it then. And you guys, this brand here is new to me. It's Nail Prof. I ran into her channel. You know, when you're looking down through the YouTube tunnel and you start watching so many videos as you run into them. I will link her channel down below. Her name is Dreas Nails here on YouTube, and this is her business. She actually has an online business, so you guys can go check it out. But she did the most beautiful nail forms. Like, I want to learn how to use nail forms. And I'm not talking about the polygel nail forms. I'm talking about actual nail forms. These types of forms. I haven't practiced in such a long time that when I saw her video, I said, oh my god, I have to get back on practicing because she did such a beautiful set. And that's how I learned that this was her business. And I believe the Zulay's Nails mentioned this being one of the other types of products that she uses at her nail salon or for her nail clients. That this is another brand. So I decided to look into her link as I was watching her video. And I'm wondering if I should, you know what, I'm going to do a dedicated video to this. And I'm going to try to do forms. But I did order a little kit from her online store so that I can try her brand out. So I will do a separate video on this. And you guys, this next item, I really need to read the details and sizes when it comes to Amazon. Did not know it was this big. I thought it was smaller. Let me see if I can open it. Containers. For whatever reason, I thought this was smaller, but it's huge, and it has a lid. I was actually going to put my nail designs into these, but somehow I thought they were smaller so that I can, you know, kind of organize them, but it's not. I'm really bad at reading or understanding the sizes of these containers when I purchase them, but it's still, you know, they're stackable. It comes in a pack of 4, and maybe I'll give it a try and see if I can stack them this way or kind of organize them this way. We'll see. But that was the purpose of why I bought these. For some reason I thought they were thinner and smaller, but they're not. They're huge. If I don't end up using it for that, I love organizing, so I'll probably organize my pantry some more, or organize more of my under the sink. So yep. But that's what I bought these for, to organize my nail tips that I already have designs on, that I've done videos for. If it doesn't work out, well, like I said, I'll use it elsewhere. And you guys, the next couple items is exciting. It's exciting for me because for the very first time, I made a purchase at Young Nails. I have never tried Young Nails, but this is going to be the first time I tried. I actually purchased, let me see if I can grab it. The Young Nails Pro Acrylic Kit. So I finally decided to give Young Nails a try. I follow them here on YouTube, and I follow them on Instagram. They're a very popular brand, but I just never jumped into the wagon, and so I finally did, and I purchased this kit. I want to give it a try, and this is actually going to be a video on its own as well. So I will be doing a video on the Nail Prof, a video on Young Nails, trying it for the first time and my impression. And yeah, I'm finally trying the Young Nails. And you guys, this purchase is from Not Polish. see. I'm not showing my address. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys. I'm such a mess this morning. I was hoping not to make noise. But they're not awake yet, and I'm crossing my fingers they don't wake up just yet. But take two. This is from Not Polished. I decided to put a sticky note instead of having to make life difficult. And I'm just gonna cut the whole incident out. My phone fell, you guys, while I was trying to open this. So this is take two. But I did place an order with Not Polished, and I decided to order their candy coated collection. Yay! So that is the acrylics that I have made room for on my wall. Let me see if I can get this open. Nice receipt. So yeah, I purchased the candy coated collection. But I also purchased this, and I wanted to give this a try. This is a crystal sealer. I guess this is what you put in between the crystals to seal them in and make sure they don't fall out. So I purchased that. I finally purchased their clear, so I'll be trying their clear. And I know I purchased one more color that is not in a candy coated. This one. That's a girl. It's like a rose gold. So I'll be trying that as well. And the rest are the candy coated acrylics. So this is going to be the next brand that I'll be doing a sip and swatch. And as you guys saw, it's a lot. So that'll probably be a part 1, 2, and 3. Because it's a lot. I mean, this is, let me see, 12, 13, and the clear, 14, and whatever I have on my wall. And it's a lot. So I might do like a 3-part of this. If you're interested, you know, you guys can join me on the sip and swatch. You know, I always try and reach out and see if anyone has joined me on my sip and swatch. I have thought about doing a live video to see if maybe you guys are interested in doing that and joining me in the live for the sip and swatch, and we can swatch our products together and maybe have conversations. Hopefully I can keep up with it. If not, I'll just do what I've always done, which is just the part 1, part 2, part 3 videos, and we'll go from there. But yeah, this is actually my last purchase, so I'm just gonna kind of clear everything out of the way and I'll be back. So you guys, I made it through the haul. I had a mess, but I made it. Thank you guys for joining me as always on my hauls. I love hauls, and I know that's probably a very bad habit to have, but the great part about how I do my purchases, and I've mentioned this before, is that I give myself an allowance, and that allowance covers all of this, all the hauls, all me purchasing items and getting to try them for you, and even my giveaways. So you guys, thank you so very much for always being so supportive. I cannot say it enough, the kind of supporters that I have. I love every single one of you, even though the quiet ones. I love you guys. Thank you for making the choice to subscribe to my channel and give me some of your precious time. I am so appreciative of that. And I'm hoping that you guys find yourself in a very peaceful time, in a very peaceful place, and you find yourselves safe from harm. And I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.